Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Roxora, and today we are back on Arena, and we're playing this Through the Omenpaths quick draft here. I was hopping on to do Arena Cube. I apologize that I was planning on doing a bunch, but then stuff happened. I wasn't able to do any more drafts of that. But I've been hearing some things, so this is, for people who don't know, who live under a rock, this is the Spiderman set, but on Arena. And, yeah. Not even going to talk about Universes Beyond as, like, is it good or is it bad? But in particular, this set supposedly has a pretty poor draft format from what I have heard. And I want to see for myself. I know that sounds kind of weird. I mean, I hope it doesn't seem too crazy. And again, I'm trying to go into it with a fresh mindset, or a clear mindset, not really be too biased, but kind of looking for anything, and kind of, again, as a game designer, trying to find things here and there, or kind of figure out what happened. But yeah, I just wanted to try it out so that, like, you know, I can kind of be knowledgeable and kind of form my own conclusions. Again, not like my opinion is the end-all be-all, but yeah, we're just going to try it out. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about the set. I haven't really looked through it. And again, I won't even really know kind of which cards or whatever, because again, they're all kind of mismatched now. But yeah, we do have the archetypes here, which is nice. I know about like the madness stuff, the conniving, the modified, right, all that stuff, and web, right? So yeah, we're gonna play this and try it out. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Before we get into the draft, remember to like, comment, subscribe. That does really help me out. Again, I know like this set might not be the most popular, but if there's other Magic products or other Magic formats that you want to see me do, as well as other card games, do a whole bunch on this channel. Lorcana, Duel Links. There is new Duel Links content that I might be doing soon, because there's been a whole bunch of new stuff. Just let me know. And yeah, let's hop into the draft here. Okay, so looking at this now, I think I am realizing that, and again, I guess I've been under a rock as well. I did not realize that it straight up was not even available, but it looks like traditional or kind of quick drafting, or sorry, premier draft is just straight up not a thing. So my options are traditional draft, which I don't really love. Or pick 2 draft, which I'm also not like. I guess that is their I guess idea of what pick 2 draft should be. So I guess we will do this. I'm very confused. Yeah, I guess let's try this, because again, I guess I've never tried the pick 2 draft. Maybe I'll like it. Just want an actual, you know, kind of drafting experience where you draft with other people, because I find the bots to be a little bit, and that kind of draft scenario to be a little bit poor. Okay, so we got 2 picks here. So I guess I don't know how I guess I just selected. Well, this looks like a rare that is like playable. It makes a 2/1, puts a creature gets double strike. Sure. So that definitely seems to be what we're doing. This thing during turn has flying. Okay. And that also seems good. And it's in white. So that seems like 2 good picks that go together. It's rough that this locks us, or is kind of incenting us into be in green-white. This is making mana, putting counters on stuff is kind of interesting. This also making mana. But this thing just having flying, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I think I'm probably just going to take that. I mean, like, I don't think I should take the other card. Like, this is a white rare that's probably going to make our deck, and then this is a green-white rare that's probably going to make our deck. So yeah, let's do like that. It's kind of interesting right for the get-go of like the pick 2, so I don't think I want whatever this is. This thing's got flying. 1/1 of flyings have been pretty good. There's also this double white card that has this creature's flying itself is modified, so this can do like some like +1/+1 counter stuff and like green-white still. Middle some cards, kill a creature flying. Not really loving any of these. Tap 2 creatures is kind of interesting. But yeah, I think I want to just pick these. And this is like fine. This is interesting so far, just like Sorry, I guess I don't know what happens if I do. Okay, it does confirm the picks, or does like kind of lock in those picks there. I guess we'll take the Drix interception now. This thing is not really that good, right? Put it on top. It's fine. It's got a reach. We take this thing if we're gonna be in green-white. It's a 2/2 reach that taps for green. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it taps for green and untaps when we cast something that costs 4 more. It seems pretty fine. This thing with web or whatever. I think we'll just take the cheaper card. Again, I don't think I'm playing this blue card. I think right now I'm pretty green-white focused. I will say I don't know if I'm gonna draft the best here. Again, as not really versed in the pick 2 system, right? Obviously, but again, we're just gonna see where we go. That's cool how that art kind of extends down. I do like this art a little bit. Seems like we're kind of getting cut in some of this, or if it just blue red is just bad. I don't really love this. Green red. We could just take the green red land and one of these red cards is on the top. I think we'll just take get some top end or whatever. Okay, this card that makes mana of any color is kind of nice. And then there's this card that when you spend mana on with cast a spell with mana for a grid, just 1 damage to each opponent. It's got trample. Sure. So we got some late green and white green and red cards, excuse me. Mill 3 cards, put a permanent among them into your hand. That's actually also not bad. I don't love how this puts the cards in the sideboard. Like, it puts 1 card in the main deck, 1 card in the sideboard. Not really a big fan of that. This card for each non-token villain. I don't really know if we have villains. I don't know if I really want to go in on that. We could just take another Leyline Weaver and kind of go in on the can kind of pivot a little bit and go in on the Gruul stuff here. There's also, we can just be kind of Naya-y, like remove this, and then we kind of have the means of like being Naya with like this and this. Another type of creature gains flying. This is a creature spell that costs 4 more. Right, so there's some kind of synergy there. Although this is probably better. Wait, I'm just realizing. +1/+1 counter on a creature, it fights an opponent's creature. Seems pretty good. I think it's going to be better than some random 5 cost. I think, yeah, right now, again, I might be cutting this and just looking solely into green-red. Oh, what is this? During your turn, has first strike, enters, deals 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature. That seems reasonable. It seems like a playable magic card. There's also this thing, enters, makes a treasure, can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. That's pretty good as a 4/4. Kind of like that. Sure. 1/1 with flying, that makes a 1/1. That's also not bad. That's actually pretty reasonable, but I'm gonna take some of these guys. Like these are pretty good top end. Oh, this is also nice, right? Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you if able. No, this is not good. Okay, there's a thing with mayhem, and there's a creature here. There's also this thing. Actually, wait. I think I want this. I think I want these. This is like not that good, right? It's just a 4/3. Like, I don't really have a way to mayhem it out. There's another 2/2 with trample. And then, what is this thing? Enters. It deals damage to a spider. Oh, it's the spider killer or whatever. Vehicle enters may pay green if you use your library for your basic land. Put it into your hand. Don't really love that either. I don't love any of these cards. I think all these cards suck. This is kind of the only one. I guess, what is this one? Exile this card from a graveyard, make some robots. Sure. I guess it's a 2-drop. I'm not really loving it. There's another workforce guy. I need some 4-drops. I guess like this thing being a 4/3 vehicle is like kind of reasonable. I think I'm gonna just cut this off. But it's like, again, I don't even think this is like playing in pod. right? This is kind of interesting, but it's not that good. Definitely playing the valet. Probably not playing the surveyor. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to take both. That I'm taking both cards, I should say. Oh, Shock is insane. All right, so Shock is there. Funny that Shock has like its old art. This is kind of interesting at the beginning of target spider. So we got like these guys. Oh, sorry, that's not a spider, but there's this guy right. Hold, why are these here? All right, this is a spider. Is this a spider? No, sorry, not that. That's not a spider. I don't have a lot of spiders. That's not great. Is that a spider? Nope, that is also not a spider. That's awkward. Recast a spell with mana for. I just think we need some spells with like for a raider, so we kind of just have to take this. Yeah, I mean I would like the Slurking Lizards, but I feel like that might come back. Oh, that's not bad. It's like 3/3 that like taps for a bunch of mana. Oh, here's another. Here is a decent spider card. It becomes tapped. You may discard a card and draw a card. It's got reach, which is like fine. What is this? Target not. No. Okay, that does something with equipment. We don't care about that. This does nothing we care about. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that and this supportive parent. I'm not sure how good this supportive parent is, but again, it fills out our curve a little bit. Geez, where are our... Oh, this could help us kind of play some other colors. Maybe we do that and then like this to get some big dudes. Like, I guess this helps us when we're empty-handed, or what if we just have a bunch of lands? Sure. Where am I? Okay, there's another good 4-cost. Target which can haste until end of turn. It's like not terrible. This is a rare. Could just rare draft, but I won't. I'm not like there's no point in rare drafting. Again, I don't really play Arena or Standard that much enough to justify that. I guess I'll take this thing. Human Pilot is not great for what I'm trying to do, but okay. There's another one of these guys, and then as I thought, the Lurking Lizard comes back. We'll take 2 useless cards and 2 more. All right, so I don't love this. I already don't love the way that draft went, or just like both in terms of like the way the pick 2 draft is, but also like in general, and also just I don't think I drafted a very good deck. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe I went off, but I don't think I really want to like this. I don't think it's worth splashing. This doesn't even look that good. Yeah, I think I just want to cut this and just run these and call it a day. Target spider. So how many? I guess this is a question of how many spiders do we have? We have 4, so 3 non-Oris spiders, which I think is just it's this and the Leyline Weavers. That being said, I think I did pretty good. I think I might want to cut this for not this thing. All right, this is target non-equipment artifact. You control becomes artifact. Base power plus 3/3. You know, this does kind of work with this. Are there any other target non-equipment artifact? So yeah, you can also work on the valet. How many things? You know, make an artifact. Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is the lizard guy or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what any of these cards are in the actual set. Fun times. Oh, there's a stupid chariot also. I don't think I want to play this card either. Yeah. This I think is fine. It's just a good combat trick. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I do end up playing this. I think I want to play this Scout the City and this thing that can potentially make our guys big. Or sorry, I could just enable our stuff because we have so much stuff. We have this guy, and we have this guy, and we have this guy that all care about us casting things that cost 4 more. And I just don't feel like I have enough. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I just want 1 more. So we'll play that, and then we'll play the Scout the City to kind of, like, you play something on 2, you can play Scout the City on 3, gain some life, and find one of your 4-drops. This is not great, right? Obviously, like, it's... Again, it can potentially turn this treasure or the valet or whatever into something, but otherwise I think it does pretty much nothing, right? So that doesn't feel great, but I'm just like, I'm not really sure what else to play. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. And again, it's just it's the 4 cost that enables stuff. All right. So we got 2. We got the Scout the City, as I mentioned, and we have the 4, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. That's also nice, so let's... Oh, this... I was like, I thought this surveilled on enters, but it does not. Yeah, so here's a dude. What's this dude? Deals 1 damage. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about blocking this thing, but... okay, well, that kind of answers that question. Oh. Opposing gonna it fights. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, that worked out pretty well. They gained a crap ton of life, but this into this seems pretty good. Okay. And then what was this? By discarding a card, they get this again. I am like, okay. What is this? Oh, this also does something? Okay. Well, here is gonna come out. So we can actually make the treasure, and then we can actually cast this and do it again. That's kind of cool. Do I want to on target against it? Oh, so like we can even like we're not even like winning this. Wow, this is kind of silly. Like, this is kind of annoying. So it's a 5/5. Oh, it doesn't gain life. Sorry, this thing is the thing that had life. Okay. This is miss. So yeah, I guess we'll just play this. We'll turn this into a 3/3, and then we can attack, and then we can try to block this thing. Cool. Oh, it's only on my turn. Oh, whoops. That's not good. Oh, and that also sucks. Fun. Interesting. I guess we play... Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Discard this card. Does this just kill them if they don't block? This is so stupid. That was like the worst game of Magic I've ever played. Like, sorry, I don't mean to be hard on it already, but that was a very weird game. What a weird game. What a weird game that was. Alright. This is fine. It's not the best hand, but... Because we're kind of missing out on like a creature, but the wardens here can potentially get us there as well. So another right. The previous deck was a Rakdos deck as well, or no, it was a Golgari deck. Oh, here's Golgari plus green. There's that same lifelinker. I think I am just gonna attack them. They want to block, okay. And then we'll play the Wardens. Probably not blocking if they attack, honestly, actually. We'll see. Oh, well, turns out they aren't either. That's actually fine. Because now we can just discard a forest and draw 2. So what do I want to do here? I'm playing one of these. I guess I'm playing one of these and just like waiting. So I guess we just cast this and just pass. Interesting. So you have some kind of Jund colors here. So, you know, this thing can get big, but it's equal to the brainstorm on purpose. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm not doing anything with this shock. That's kind of interesting. So we can cast this. Yeah, we can cast this, and untap these guys. That's a nice little benefit here. And then go to combat. Yeah, give a spider big. So I guess we can give this big. Yeah, attack with this. Oh, target spider. So it can also just be itself, I'm realizing. Okay, so this card is kind of fine by itself. It's obviously better when you have stuff, but when you have stuff to support it on this creature. So this is not once per turn, so we can just like start activating this and just have this guy become huge too, which is kind of cool. On target spider. Okay, cool. What? I don't even know what this guy's supposed to be like. What? Alright, so feeling good in this game again. Just curving out. Just putting dudes in play. Seems to be working fine. This card does not seem that great. I guess the trample on it is nice. The effect on it. Sure. Interesting. I'll also say, again, I am in the lower ranking still. Again, I just, you know, I don't play that often. So it also is possible that, like, my opponents are playing at the pinnacle of Magic performance. So this is the target creature gets fights target creature. When the excess damage is dealt this way, destroy up to one target non-artifact. It fights. So I guess this is fine. We can just let this happen. Right. That's fine. And then we get to just shock this. And the instead. Because now we just buff up this guy. Hit them for 5. Play this and activate. Yeah, they're gonna block. Okay, sure. I guess we don't have enough to activate it. Never mind. We can activate this mansion at the end of the turn with our Leyline Weavers. The Weavers are nice. Like, I will say the Weavers I'm pretty happy with picking up. Alright, that's fine. Vehicle is fine. They go and grab an extra land out of their deck. So they're not having probably not a lot of spiders for this, inserting them, right? Like, they just like haven't presented any spiders. This would be pretty potent, just like putting counter on a spider every turn. Enters, return to a pavilion. So they can return this or the... Oh, okay. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Okay. I can go ahead and surveil. The instant speed up is here is for the chariot. So we just did this. So this is where it's awkward, where now it's like I'm kind of wanting to activate this. I think I'm just going to activate this now. And just get in there. Like, if they through with this, that's fine. We buff this up, but now they can't trade with anything. And they just like alpha. They alpha the Leyline Weaver and they take 7. Sure. And then now we can just like start playing our again, we can also just keep activating this and keep hitting them. Right. It's fine. Not a spider, notably. Also not a spider. Okay. They're scouting. They grab the workforce. Okay. Ooh. That's kind of nice. So now I think I am just activating this again and just kind of going nuts. Give one of these, and then we just go in with these because they can't profitably block. Right? Like they can double block, and I'd kill their big guy, and then they can't kill my guy. They have to triple block this in order to kill this, and I still kill 2 things, right? Yeah, that's fine. So it's like, do I want to kill this thing? I'm getting a 3-4 versus 5. The vigilance on this is annoying, so I think I am going to kill this. This could be wrong. But also I have this thing going before them. So like they can activate this, and they have a 4-4. I'm going to have bigger guys, right? I think the vigilance is like the thing. I can find a way to kind of interact with this. So yeah, they can buff this up. I can buff it up, and then right. Oh, interesting. Why are they surveilling? Yeah, I think either they misclicked or they're having some, or they're just, yeah, we're just here. I guess now. No, now I just want to play this and just hit again. Yeah. I don't, like, so now I'm kind of realizing I don't really love the design of this, where, like, now I'm kind of just, like, doing, oh, I should have attacked. I should probably have attacked with this. This is kind of a, puts them to 1. No, puts them to 2. I mean, they're probably not getting out of this anyways, but... Yep. So, yeah, I don't know why they didn't act... Again, I think maybe they were... I think they were probably still dead, even if they started activating their workforce. But, yeah, this card is also interesting. I don't even think this card's that good. The trample on it is kind of interesting. Oh god, Kefka. I like the look of this Kefka. Alright, what goes first? We're on the draw. We have a 2-2. We only have green, but if we draw any land, getting to go Leyline into favored fighters seems pretty good. So I'm gonna keep this. We're probably gonna lose. Alright, drawing a second Leyline Weaver is not bad either. Interesting. Alright, here's a Leyline Weaver. They have something that interacts with a creature. Bounce spell, maybe? He's gonna bounce me? Sure. Whenever another villain enters, you connive. Okay, sure. So yeah, we just replay the Leyline Weaver, play this, and pass. And next turn we have the favored fighter, or we can also play, like, these guys. Okay, well, that's annoying. So, what do? I think now we just play this. Yeah. Oh, I can't even, I just realized I can't even, attack this. Well, I guess now I can block, right? This is a pretty profitable block. Yeah, so that's good. Ooh. Just get to play all the dudes, right? So now this just, like, goes off. So that's green. Tap these guys. I guess, yeah. Add green. Tap these guys. They can get in again with this, that's fine. But like now we just have like this huge horde of dudes. Yeah, they're like not even attacking. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, it does work. Yeah, that is probably the right call. Yeah, let's do this. Untap this. You have a counter spell. So let's add. Yeah, green. Sure, annoying, but that's okay. I can't actually now fight this if I wanted to. Sure. So like that, put it in. And the board's clear. We can cast this now. I don't even need to do that though, like just hit him. I don't really want to walk into anything, like I just feel like I'm just gonna let this go and you can do whatever the fuck, excuse me, whatever you want. Yeah, outsmart the amateur, we sure did. They didn't get to draw 3 cards, but that's fine. They could play some big dude here. It's not even that big. Sure, there's only once each turn, so we can just like murder it with this. Oh, by that I mean we're gonna murder it with that. So let's tap this for red to cast this thing. We do 2 damage here. Oh! Very interesting. So what do I do here? I mean, we attack with these. Sure. Do they not block? Don't we just murder them? What is it with people not blocking when I have this combat trick in my hand? Alright. I mean, we got a 2 into a 3 into the valet. It's not the best, like... It's not the best hand of, like, what our deck is trying to do, but... it's good enough, right? Okay, well that certainly helps. Right, let's go 2 into 3 into 4, hopefully. Alright, they have another bounce spell, which is annoying. No, they don't have a bounce spell, otherwise they probably would have used it. We got some kind of Bant deck, sort of a 3-3 with no abilities. Interesting. So as much as I would want to play this, I think I'm just gonna play the valet so that we can block effectively. Right, we block with our citizen, we have a flyer in the air. You can also use Error 9 and turn this into a 3-3. Base power. So it still flies, right, as a 3-3, right? It doesn't lose its abilities, pretty sure. I think I'm blocking here, as even though there could be any number of combat tricks. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. They essentially got my workforce, right? Like, they didn't even really get much else. Now does that change the map here? Right, maybe I play this. They can't attack again on the ground. I'm gonna attack first, though. Just play this. I'm still probably turning this into a 3-3. This is another combat trick again. Maybe I'm just supposed to use this as a combat trick and not actually cast this thing. I mean, the menace is nice. Let's just see what they get here. Okay, are they exiling my fighter? Sure. They just want to get in for 3? Sure, it's fine. They don't even have anything else? Okay. I guess now we play this, and we turn our guy into a 3-3, and we attack them for 4. And I would just have, like, play, like, I don't know, Warden plus Weaver if we draw a land. What's this? Make some spiders with reach, then give them life for each spider. Spiders you control get +1/+1 and can't be blocked by creatures with defender. Okay. That is annoying. So let's go ahead and hit for 3 with our valet. They can block with our guy. Actually, I can use this to save my guy. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do this. Because I think this is important enough. And then we'll play the Leyline Weaver. I think saving my creature is more important than, like, potentially having a 5/4. What does this do? Hello? Target creature gains first strike or vigil. Okay, so it just gives this. That's annoying. Yeah, it gives first strike. I feel compelled to block, but also, no. I'm good. Take 4 and a 9. What do we do here? So this is not a spider, it's a construct. So, we're kind of mana screwed here, right? Like, I guess we played this, see if we get a land. Oh! No, this doesn't get flying. Okay. Yeah. At first I was like, holy moly, we can, like, get it with flying. No, let's just do this, gain some life. Okay, yep, you grab, ooh. As much as I want to grab this, we should... Oh, I don't even have a spider. I guess I have a spider, but it should just be this. Yeah, let's do this. Interesting. I could sack these to try to draw some cards, but I think I want to just try to... Yeah. I think I just want to try to empty out my hand. So make this a 3/3 flyer. Hit you for 3. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, it's first strike and vigilance? Oh. That's kind of nuts. What if we just shove everything in front of it? Like, they kill this. We still have enough. If they have a combat trick, we're screwed. But I feel like if they have a combat trick, we're kind of screwed anyways. Sure. Like, this is just making it so hard to do anything. Yeah, like, they have a combat trick here. It's like, okay. Oh my god. Like, no matter what I did here, like, if I double block this, right, this card is, like, in this format is just kind of crazy, because there's just, like, no way of dealing with it. Yeah, you got me. What can you do? Oh, they don't kill my whole board, which is kind of nice. That's also nice. So now we play this, we draw 2. And we try to do something. Sure. Yeah, we cast this. Sure. Does hitting for 1 really matter in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. Not in the case where I'm getting beaten down to death. I probably just want to stick this in front of here and have some dudes to block with. Like, if they give this 5/5, right, the first strike... the fact that it gives both is kind of nuts. Sure. Yeah. So once again, I'm put in this like terrible position of I kind of have to just like do all this. And they have another if they have the second one of these, I'm just gonna concede. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean this is gonna get me no matter what. I draw nothing. I'm gonna draw a land and I'm gonna concede. Cool. Yeah, these combat tricks, man, are breaking backs. Like, we did it against people, and then we just got it done against us. I'm gonna reserve my thoughts until the end, but I think y'all can probably guess where I'm going with this. All right. Yeah. Again, you just can't mulligan in this type of hand, right? It's just like, why would you? Yeah, Weaver into Arcanologist seems fine. So I think your next turn. Okay, they have Mountain and Wisecrack. Okay, it's kind of bad. I guess we'll play this in Weaver. Oh, you discard a card. Okay. Let's just attack for 2. Sure. Yep, play this dude. This dude. It's +1/+1 for each mountain you control. Alright, so it's a 4/4. Sure. Ooh, that's nice. So let's do this. Yeah. Untap the Weaver. Make a treasure. Do we need to do this? Not really, right? Yeah, we can play this tapped. I guess we're not really gonna activate it anytime soon, so might as well do this and just hit ya. And of course, this just blows them out. Alright. Oh, and they have to sack a land? That's insane. I didn't realize about this thing. Sure, it's fine. This is mono red? Yep. Pop them. Alright. Play this tapped, and we have activation of this, and we're just gonna beat him down. This deck looks kind of weird. I mean, like, they're playing some fine cards. Like, this card is kind of good. They're just playing a 4/3, sure. It's not really gonna do the thing. Yeah, let's just activate this. So if they block this, they don't have good blocks here, so yeah. I don't really feel like giving them a free... Actually, yeah. I think I want to do this. And if they block here, that's fine. Right, like this, the amount of value that this thing is providing is pretty lackluster at this point. So might as well, like, get in for damage. If they untap and they have this this Death Flame Burst, excuse me, it's like, okay. But let's see what they have. Death Toucher. That's not good. So may discard a card. Okay. So, play this, or... I think I want to offer the trade with the Leonin. If they block the Leonin, great. Now, I guess if they block with the Puller, it's not as good. Sure. I guess I will just activate this and pass. They could active treason me and that would be pretty bad. I guess I should probably play this at some point, but I don't know. Oof. This is getting a little... Oh. How does this work? So do 2 damage here. If they block with it, they die, so they have to block with both? Sure. Oh, that also might just kill them. Wait. No, so they go to 2. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Okay. I think we did some good damage there. If we top deck our second one of this, we just murder them. That was a nice top deck. Just tapping their swamp first. Not sure what that's about. This card seemed pretty good. Alright, 2/3 Death Touch seems fine. This is the whatever the guy, yeah. Yeah, let's just hit him. They're in the abyss, I guess, right? They just have to use the battlefield pay damage to target players. They deal 2 damage to me if they want to. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we play this, and then we surveil on the end step, find a useful spell. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for my opponent to get out of this, especially with the yeah. So that can make sense. Okay, so we went 4-1. Oh, whoops. Well, I meant to talk about my deck. I claimed my rewards too fast. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this. You can kind of tell. Yeah, that was really boring. I mean. Let's start with some of the good things. I guess I'll start with some of the good things. Is while I have the pick 2 draft felt very weird, the one thing that I did like about this was the speed. The speed at which I was able to get into queue. The speed of the draft I think was pretty fast. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like since you're picking 2 cards, there's just less picks to do. Right, you're spending. You're having more decisions in the picks, but right, they kind of, or there's like more contentious or whatever, but right, but then the stuff kind of goes faster because again you're picking 2 at a time, right? So you're kind of picking like six times, right, instead of 12 times or whatever, right? That being said, yeah, the games just were like super uninteresting. I think most people like kind of saw, again, maybe could have been because of the archetype that I picked, right? Just kind of red-green beats, right? Maybe could kind of be just, again, my opponents not being quite at the same skill level, maybe not having the best decks or whatever. Like we played against the mono, like the guy who stuck on like red mana I thought he was mono red for a while. It turned out he was just Rakdos and just was missing his swamp. But yeah, like none of the games felt particularly close to the combat trick of whatever the +4/+4 was backbreaking, and then kind of the reverse against my opponent that also had combat tricks. Right, it's just the reverse, but happening against us, and it just never felt like we had a leg in the game. They had the creature with first strike. Sorry, the creature that gave vigilance and first strike, no way to remove it. Their guys were nigh unblockable, and then even when we were forced to block, then they had the combat trick. So it just like the worst of, and again, it is limited. So again, I'm not trying to like just write it off as like, oh, this set's terrible. Limited itself is kind of lending itself to these types of uh issue, like potential problems that you kind of have to be prepared for, right? Again, you have to kind of be aware of, like, you know, have to be thinking about what happens if your opponent has a combat trick, what happens if, you know, they have a removal spell. You know, you kind of have to be able to set yourself up for success despite that. So not blaming this set too much because of that, but it did feel quite punishing. Like, and again, this was 5 games. So again, not saying that that's excessive, but I do already kind of see, like, and again, some cards feel wildly like that white card, the card that gave first strike and vigilance. That's kind of nuts. Like, just like giving a free attack essentially, like with first strike, unless, you know, like your opponent is like wildly ahead, is kind of nuts. So yeah, and then also kind of the complaint that I'm seeing here as well of like the archetypes are kind of weird and wonky. Uh, like, yeah, not really too many of them. As you can see, there's 5 here. A little bit underwhelming in terms of like when you're looking at the pack, like kind of the signposts are like fine, but not particularly like gravitating. Like the green white card that we picked, right, with the web thing, like it was just a 2/2 first strike, right? It did something when it left, right? So I guess it's kind of interesting, but like, yeah, just a very, I can immediately kind of tell that this set just feels very weird in comparison to other Magic sets that I've drafted and just in general. Um, yeah, I am not trying to be too harsh again. I know, like, it feels weird to just like jump on the band. I don't want to like people think, oh, I'm just jumping on the bandwagon and, you know, shitting all over this. It's just like, from a game design perspective, you can really see it's that something went wrong here. And then also, again, just like the cards themselves, like like just like the weird spider cards, the hero cards of it, like I had just none of it is like meshing with me. So yeah, for people who've been wondering, like, I have been taking a break from Arena, from non-commander Magic, which is weird to say because I was such a big competitor for quite a while. So yeah, for me, I will be playing the Lorcana event tomorrow. Excited to do that. I will probably have some stuff to talk about if I do well in that event. I'll talk about my deck and the meta and of all that kind of stuff, because Lorcana's also not doing too great right now, I might add. But it's definitely more enjoyable to play than this is seeming. This is like super boring and is not really enthusing me to play again. That being said, I am interested to play more of like if there's other pick 2 draft formats, if that's available on Arena, I would potentially be interested in that, just because of, I think it helped with the video, right? Again, I feel like a lot of times I'm like going deep in the draft portion, and I feel like the draft portion was quick, and then I was able to get the games over with. The games were also super quick, by the way. Like, the games were super fast paced. Like, that was also not enjoyable. It felt like there was no grind game. Just felt like everyone was attacking. So did not really enjoy that. But it did make for a short video, which is nice. I don't really love when my videos are like an hour and a half long. So speaking of videos, there's the end of this one. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Again, am I completely off basis here? Again, I feel like I'm pretty in touch with like the Ethernet or whatever, you know, the net of Magic players, and just kind of the sentiment and media as well. Like seeing media talk about. I've been listening to Kibler talk about his thoughts as well. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe. This stuff really helps me out. Again, I probably won't be doing more of this draft format, but if there's any cool decks for like Arena, that like whether it's Brawl or Historic or Pioneer, like I'd be down to play any of those formats. And let me know what you guys been up to. All right, thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next video.